Hi, I'm Chris Smith.
And I'm Ree Morgan.
And we're here in Las Vegas, Nevada for day 3 of CES 2010. And today has been the day where we've been able to trawl the stands for the first time to get a good hands-on feel with the products that are going to be making the news for the next few months.
I visited the Samsung stand where I went to check out the 9000 series. We're here at the Samsung stand with the star of the show, the 9000 series. Not only is this a mere 0.3 inches in thickness, it also has a 3D LED internet TV and a pretty funky touch remote. It'll be available in the UK in 46 and 55 inch and expect to see it in the shops this summer.
Yep, I think you're right there, Ree. That TV does look really impressive. But next up for me was a trip to the Motorola stand to check out their latest Android phone, the Backflip. Next up in the roundup, we have got the Motorola Backflip, which is another Android phone from Motorola and another massive step in the right direction in their renaissance, really. You can see it here, you've got the screen. On the back, you've got the full QWERTY keyboard. Well, how does that work? Just flip it up like so. Another really cool innovation that they've got on this phone is if I were to open the browser, there you go, we've got the Motorola homepage going there, and you can use this little trackpad at the back here that they call the Backtrack to scroll up and down the web page across so you don't ever have to touch the screen. As I mentioned, it runs on Android and it has the Moto Blur social networking service, which brings all of your information into the homepage. It really is another great step in the right direction from Motorola. This is the Motorola Backflip.
Yeah, it's nice to see Motorola making a bit of a comeback, and I do love that flipping action. Next, I went to the Sony stand to see their personal internet viewer called the Dash. Hi, we're here at the Sony stand, and this is the Sony Dash, and it is your personal internet viewer, but it is basically a high-end alarm clock. With this, you can access internet videos, music, your photos downloaded from Picasa, PhotoBucket, or Facebook, and you also can download from 1,000 free apps. It's going to be available in April, and it's going to set you back around $200.
So I'm sure we'll all be dashing along to our nearest Sony retailer to pick up the Dash if it arrives in the UK later this year. But next up for me was a trip back to the Samsung stand to see the latest ebook reader. Now, as we've mentioned, this is built in with Wi-Fi, and one of the main advantages of this compared to some of the other manufacturers on the market is this is partnered with Google, at least in the US. So you'll have access to Google's mammoth library of books that they've uploaded to their servers, and a lot of free ones also.
I think ebook readers are going to be a big thing this year. Bringing the day to a close, we went to Toshiba to check out their latest technology called Cell TV. We're here with Toshiba's big news, which is Cell TV. Now, Toshiba again trying to do the impossible, this time upscaling 2D to 3D on their televisions. We've had a quick look at some demos here of the gesture control and the upscaling 2D to 3D. And when it comes to the gesture control, it looks very accurate, especially when it comes to fast forwarding your footage using your hands. When it comes to the 2D to 3D, here obviously the demos are set up to look fantastic, and they do, but it still remains whether when you're looking at your bog standard footage at home, whether the quality is going to be as good, especially when it comes to looking at fast moving footage.
So there you have it, that's day 3 from Las Vegas. We hope we've given you a flavour for the big products that are on show at the event this year. Remember, we'll have full hands-on and videos of these products when we get back to England, but in the meantime, we hope that's given you a little bit of a taster. We'll be back at the convention centre tomorrow to get more products, so we'll see you same time tomorrow from CES.